Welcome to the collaboration of Wolfman Rob's Into the Fog with Wolfman Rob and Death Curse Club, and we have HHN Frighten Bites.
Oh,
We couldn't use fog because fog's already in your name, so
Right.
we're not going to do that. And we know you love the food
I
stuff.
was gonna say, I mean, this is like a layup for me, so you know.
The deepest south
And
you've
listen,
ever been.
Zach is the party, so we couldn't use club, so we had to
Right.
go with what we had to go with.
There it is. And we're here to talk about this year's Halloween Horror Nights 2026. Halloween Horror Nights 35. Announcements galore in the past 5 days.
Yeah.
And we're excited to talk about it. These will be special collab episodes where there's more information out there. Yes, Death Curse Club might talk about a little bit of information out there. Into the Fog with Review It Rob. We'll also have constant video coverage if you want to check out HHN. But these collabs are for the big things that we want to get discussions on. The merchandise, the tickets, the houses, the food, all that and more. And so we're just going to go ahead and jump in it. So last Saturday at MegaCon in Florida, there was an announcement had at this event. And the announcement was huge.
Yeah.
Not only was the house Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control announced, which we will get into in a bit, but icons Jack the Clown and Oddfellow showed up on stage to do a face-off, and they were also told to the crowd that they will be the icons of the event.
Yes.
Now, before we continue on, I want to ask my first question to you both.
Okay.
Are they the only icons at Focus here, do you think, this year? Brooke?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I think that you will have some of like the sub icons that we have seen, but as for like what the focus is, I think it's definitely going to be them. I think that you're going to feel the fact that it's an anniversary year and that it will be kind of everywhere. It's not, I don't think it's just the house. Like, I think that it's throughout the entire
Gotcha.
event. But I do think that there's a possibility that you will, like, they're going to recruit people. Type
Got
thing.
you. Got you.
But I think that they are the focal points.
Robert, do you feel any different or same?
Yeah, it feels very heavy that it's going to be Dr. Oddfellow and just Jack this year. Like Brooke said there, maybe they can sneak in some other icons. It's hard to think the chance won't be there at some point, because I know she's
Right.
randomly shown up before.
Right.
But with the whole theming that they're going for and the name of what the whole thing is being called, I would not be surprised if some icons get brought into this.
Yeah, it feels very akin to HHN 25, where it was carnival theme. We've seen other pictures as this was the merchandise drop, which we will talk about, where it is a tent from a carnival and such. And we'll dive into that in a minute. But like, I agree with you both that I think it's just them with probably sprinkling of cameos. And the reason why I think that is because I think this year is the beginning steps of what will happen at 40.
Okay.
I think from Oddfellow's appearance from a couple of years ago all the way to now, we will be getting this. And what I love is, you know, the vloggers and influencers, they got little tickets that describe this MegaCon event with the icons and stuff. And it gave that carnival theme. And the first thing I thought of was the last time we saw Jack, it was like the combination of all 30 years of HHN. But what I realized, it wasn't really like a carnival theme. We haven't had this, like Oddfellow gave us a little bit, especially through his house. But this is the first time since 25 that I feel like we're going all in with Jack, Oddfellow, carnival themed stuff.
And their backstory.
And there's backstory.
I mean, like, because of the carnival, meaning
Right.
like, that backstory of the two of them, I
Right.
think is going to play.
So I think this MCU style storytelling has begun with Oddfellow, and it will continue all the way to 40. So whatever happens through this year and the next several, I think it's pretty interesting. How about you guys? Do you think we'll be going into further by 40?
Throwing it to you,
Ladies
Rob.
first. Oh, you're throwing it to me? All right. This lady first. Okay. The I want to touch on this icon thing a little bit more, but yeah, I like your thinking about we're sprinkling into getting to the big anniversary of 40 and them having this big battle, because right now they're friends with a convenience of scaring everybody. Like they don't actually like
Right.
each other, and the house is going to explain this more, and we'll talk about that more when we go into the house. But we know they
Mm-hmm.
don't like each other. We know they don't get along, but they're
Right.
getting along to scare everybody this year, and that's why they're
Mm-hmm.
calling it the Infernal Carnival of Nightmares, is what the
Yeah.
tagline for this year's event is. So when
Yeah.
you're doing that, and I remember watching the panel a couple of times, and they seemed like, oh, remember that because it says icons in there, because all the top letters are icons, and they mentioned icons throughout that whole panel. So they can absolutely be throughout this whole event and this whole 5 years for sure.
Yeah. How about you, Brooke?
I mean, I kind of agree with both. I think that kind of going back into the root of what started off as such a strong icon for them,
Yes.
that I feel like, if you've been going for a while or really dug into the lore, like there is a lot with Jack and this and with HHN, right?
Right.
So I feel like I'm hoping that they do him right. in
Yeah,
the
you just
sense.
want like he's an elder icon,
Yeah.
and he deserves that veteran treatment. Like he's earned his keep, and
Right.
it feels very Oddfellow needs to be the one that's like earn your place, kid.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right, and I think that he has started to,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
like
for sure.
especially with them kind of bringing him back. I just hope that, and I mean, they kind of touched on it like at the panel, right? Like talking about like the idea of Jack literally started with like people are scared of clowns, right? Like
Right.
let's go, and then
Right.
they've like created this icon, and the lore behind him has slowly evolved in order to bring in other icons, because the whole point is like, while yes, you have individual players in it, I think if they don't wrap back to the lore in some form or fashion, it's hard to kind of grip on. When I think about oh god, what was it? Was it not last year, year before that, with the two different
The
Sinister and Surreal.
Yes.
Sinister and Surreal.
And I felt like,
I was going to say Terra Nova and Terra Luna.
yep,
Terror! Terra Luna, Terra Stella!
There you go.
Hey,
No.
Stella! Stop scaring the people!
oh my god. But I felt like it didn't land the way that they needed to. And because ultimately, you can't just drop an icon out of nowhere. Like, if it's an icon, that means it is the staple, and you have to bring it in
Yeah.
the right kind of way. Now, I will say, like with the El Artista this past year, I do think that they did well in the sense of that being an icon, but it hasn't earned its stripes to be there, obviously, for any kind of
Like big
anniversary
like,
years
you
or
can't
anything
be-
like that. But I do think that that's a good way, and I think that they learned a lot from the year before, because they did meld it in a lot better throughout the entire event. Even if it wasn't directly El Artista, it was the look, the feel, all the way around.
Yeah. So, let's get into this house.
Yeah, going
Yeah.
back to Oddfellow, remember he had a whole year to himself, right? Where he was
Yes.
the icon. He was a part of every single scare zone. We learned a lot more about him other than the guy who just put Jack in a crate back a long time ago. So getting him back this year, it feels comfortable. It feels like a cool thing
Natural.
to see these two with each other again in a special way. And I can't wait to look at the stuff with this house, because there's some cool stuff going on with that house.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to actually show screenshots while
While
Brooke
I read
reads this.
Okay.
All right.
Amazing. Any day now. Okay. This fall, Universal Orlando Resort marks a major milestone as Halloween Horror Nights, the world's premier Halloween event, returns for its 35th anniversary, celebrating a legacy of horror and unleashing terrifying immersive experiences that continue to redefine Halloween entertainment. Today, the destination reveals the Infernal Carnival of Nightmares as the theme for this year's event, transforming Universal Studios Florida into a decrepit, fear-fueled carnival featuring a sinister new slate of haunted houses, scare zones, and outrageous entertainment inspired by elements from Halloween Horror Nights history, plus some of the biggest names in horror. And the ringmasters of this year's event will be none other than Jack the Clown, arguably the most notorious Halloween Horror Nights icon in history, and his legendary rival, Dr. Oddfellow. Halloween Horror Nights 35 will mark the first time that these nemesis join forces to wreak havoc amongst guests. After all, a fear divided is a fear deluded. Universal Studios has also revealed that one of the original haunted houses at this year's event will bring guests face to face with the icons themselves in Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control. The long-standing conflict between Jack and Oddfellow comes to life for the first time as guests journey into the unsettling origins of the two adversaries. Undying rivalry. As Chaos and Control collide, the two icons battle for dominance until they ultimately discover that the only way to obtain the power they seek is not to fight each other, but to join forces instead. And then it gets into like merch and stuff, yeah.
Okay. So, a lot to take away with that. What I do love is remembering that legacy house that we got at 30 and how awesome that was. It sounds like this house is going to be such a Easter egg driven event.
For sure.
That you're going to have, that director, usher, caretaker, storyteller, like all that, Terra Luna, Terra Stella, like all that's going to be in here. My first thing out of this, just looking at these pictures, and I want to see if you guys agree with me, though, this has got to be the facade, right?
Like when you walk in, like
when we walk in, the lights are going. There's a Jack and Oddfellow up top doing their thing. Like,
so, based on the story, no, that is not going to be the facade.
Why not, though?
Because the beginning of the house is Jack Schmidt, and we're going through there. He goes into the tunnel, so we're going to go through that tunnel thing. This one right here.
So
we'll do that. First.
Okay.
That, if you look at this art right here, that's the two of them together. So they mentioned it when they were talking about the house at the panel, that we're going to be walking through that, and that's when those two have decided to start working together. So the house is a storyline between Oddfellow putting it in the crate. That creates the Oddverse entrance. They go through all that. Jack's taking over. He's got his powers. And then we see those two together.
So here's how I feel. It's either going to be we're going back in time to see how everything went down, and that's how you go through the facade. I still would believe that. Or this is an instance of, I forget what the house name is, but I loved it so much, where the big skull creature, the big wolf skull creature from the last year, you know, it was indigenous people.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yes. What?
Gulkin, right?
Gulkin.
Yeah.
Yes, Gulkin. Where that big head creature was, it's almost like that. You turn the corner and you see the skull, and you walk into it.
Yeah. A lot of the Jason Universe mask. So we're
going
to the house, and then we'll go through this like that.
Right. What are other ones you want, Brooke?
Well, aside from, I'm gonna hit the house in a second, but one of the concept arts with the arches, I desperately need the lights on the side going in.
Right.
Like, figure it out, make it work.
Well, you don't have to figure it out. They've done it.
I know, but I mean, like,
they had the lights.
I know, but I mean, like, do it again, make it pop more, whatever you've got to do in that, because it's just beautiful when it comes to that. Like, you've thrown it out there, you got to do it.
You've already shown the art.
Said it. You got to do it.
I think we've had enough with the poster thing. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Now that
I love it. I'm not complaining about it.
This would not be a fucking episode if we just didn't jump around like ping pong.
Of course.
Ping pong. Yeah. But if you look at the arches, there's still placement where you can put the posters.
Yeah.
But do it
But
in a carnival style, like make it a tent.
Yes.
It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be
But-
a wire fence poster thing. They've been
So
doing
this
it
is
nice.
what I would want. If you look at the picture, there's like electricity on like poles right there. You do
Yes.
screenshots of electricity, and then on the poster, you have that wrapped with electricity.
Love it.
That's
Love
what
it.
I
Yeah.
would like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is definitely more feasible than that year when they had it as a monster. Remember that? Remember when the arch was a monster in the videos?
Yes. Oh, yes. And everybody was like, oh, we're getting a monster.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
We did not.
This one's a lot more feasible to happen.
Agreed. So, Brooke.
Okay, so but I just wanted to. You were showing it, and I got excited, and I didn't want to forget it. But thinking about the house, no, I like the idea that it kind of. We already obviously know both of their origins in a sense, but I think not that it's going to be a new take, but just a little dive more into their connection.
Right.
And then I think that aspect hopefully will be shorter, and then you'll have more of them like kind of battling
Right.
for that control and that chaos of the sense of power, right?
Right.
And then you see them kind of coming together. So I am very much looking forward to a point where Universal does a really good job of this in their houses, where you have two characters battling and you are walking in between. Like, I need that. I need that jump
Like
scare. I
Fiend
need
and,
that.
Bow.
Yeah,
next to each
yeah.
other
Like,
kinda
I
deal.
need that where they're like, and I gotta go through it. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Type thing. Like, I'm excited for that. And then also to see what does it look like with them combining their craziness
Right.
in
Well,
order to have.
It looks like that.
Right.
It looks just like that.
Just like that. Throwing skulls at us.
You get a skull.
Fucking pizza
You get a
skulls.
skull.
That's a
Yes.
that's a scalding pizza skull.
Oh my god, give me a pizza skull that looks like that. Yes. I'll take it.
Oh, green. Oh, pesto marinara. That's what it needs
Yeah,
to be. Let's
yeah,
go. Look, we're
yeah.
figuring it out, guys.
That's the bites.
That's the bites part.
Rob, what else would you like to see in this house?
I just want it to be really. They said it's going to be. Well, it's made by the same person who did the El Artista house and multiple other houses that looked fantastic and huge. So I know
Right.
the sets are going to be great, especially this one right here. And I want to see more fun stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because this is
Right.
at the portion where Jack starts learning how to work within the Oddverse.
Right.
My thing with this house is that we have to go through the house to understand the full story of the year, which seems
Yeah.
kind of backwards, but still cool at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I just want the house to be fun and over the top and crazy horror as they can get.
Right.
So I'm glad you brought up the creators of it, because they did El Artista and Dead Man's Wharf Pier, whatever.
Here, something.
Then that needs to be confirmation that this is a soundstage house. I
For
need
sure.
this to be.
It has to be.
It's such a big universe that you have to show off. Plus, also kind of going through a madhouse, going through one of those twisted carnival rides with, crazy mirrors, different size things, stuff like that. Like, you're gonna have to show off the scope of these two. Like, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I believe the Legacy House from 30 was a tent house. And I think they did very well. They did very well. It didn't call for that big scale. I feel like this does. And I'm very hopeful. I hope it's in the location El Artista was, because you just brought up, like, well, it's backward showing the house. Well, technically, if your first house to the left is that house, then you can go right into the event after and figure it out.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
Or you still got to walk under the big arch thing. That
Oh,
says how it
absolutely.
works, but
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying, and that's probably not a
Absolutely.
scare zone, maybe a scare zone. Who knows what they do up there now these days? But
Right.
thinking back, like I think El Artista and Wharf are both in that same soundstage right there by Rock and Roller Coaster.
Right.
Not Rock and Roller Coaster, that's Disney. Rip Ride Rocket. Rip Ride Rocket that's no longer there. So
There. It's
Neither is
eating
Rock
up
and Roller
time.
Coaster.
it's never been there.
It's never
No, but I mean, even at Disney, it ain't there no more.
It's there. They just took away the coolness of it. But never.
Yeah,
It's not
fair.
a Disney show.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna show the screen and make sure everything looks okay on my end. I just want to make sure. There we go. Hot diggity dog. Okay, so Halloween Horror Nights and the site. This is actually my favorite thing. Low key, this is what helps the year for me. If you look at the logo, it says 35.
Yes.
Like the fact that they did that does it for me.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have
Tickets got dropped today.
regular tickets, day one day tickets. We have premium Scream Night, which we can get into right now. There are 2 dates.
Bro, they're listening.
It's the day before the event starts, and then October 19th, I believe.
Monday.
Yep.
But towards the end of October, obviously.
Right. So Brooke and myself talked a little bit about it just amongst ourselves this morning. Rob, how do you feel about 2 premium scares?
I don't get the point of it because premium Scream seemed like an extra early day to get in there. So doing it twice now seems like a just grab for money, honestly.
I mean,
But
in fairness,
is.
the whole goddamn thing is a grab for money.
I know. But like I don't know. I think it could have just stayed at the 27th. They didn't need to do an extra day of it.
So, Brooke and myself, if you want to go into it, like
Yeah.
we feel the same way, so you can.
Okay, so this is actually something that we talked about last year that they should do 2 nights, because while I love the premium Scream Night of it being before the event opens, that you get in there, there's also this level of like, not everything is set. They haven't completely figured out the food. The houses themselves, they may not have figured out and are still kind of like getting through their character and the timing and if they need to move or adjust anything. So, like we have talked about before, like for somebody that would be like not being able to go all the time, if you're choosing to go for a one-time thing and you're looking at that premium Scream Night of the beginning, there's such a good solid chance that a lot could change. Just even in 2 weeks, usually a lot changes. Not a lot, but things change because they're adapting or they're trying to make it work or to have something taste better or, whatnot. So for us last year, we were like, how are you not doing one later in October where things are a little bit more seasoned and you're truly getting that feel, as well as the fact of, like we talked about this year, that last year they oversold. They completely oversold.
Mind you, the first year was undersold.
Yes.
Not a lot of people, and
And you
everybody
were
thought it
able
was
to
the
have the
greatest
pulse
event
right?
ever.
And so, if you notice this year, like last year, they said that you'd have pulse entering. That didn't really happen. Some people got it once in a while, but you
Right.
didn't have that, right?
Right.
This year, it no longer even says it.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yep.
that. Okay,
This year,
cool.
no longer even says pulse, like
Right.
timing through it. But I do feel like if you're going to do the 2 nights, you're going to get your money. And maybe you can have it be a smaller event versus trying to push it. I also feel like they're giving pretty daggone good discounts if you went the year before or if you are an AP.
Yeah, if you went last year and showed like the email, you get $75 off.
That's,
Wow.
yeah, like that's pretty,
I think that's an apology
Yes.
from last year.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why they're also doing 2 nights is because most people are going to choose one. I know vloggers and influencers are going to want to do both because they want to see the difference of the 2. But I feel this way they can control how many people go in. I think there's going to be less to go in both nights, but this way they do it, you actually technically will get more people.
I
know what I
also
mean?
feel like for our European friends, they tend to hit more of October for their
That's fair.
vacation time.
That's very fair.
So I think that this can appeal to everyone as to what kind of fits your schedule better, as well as the fact that, listen, and I'm all for it. I love that it has creeped into August like there's no tomorrow, but all places have started creeping into August to where you're trying to manage everything to the point where October rolls around, you've already gone to everything. So to kind of maybe have that and be able to have the all you can eat and have all of those things in October when prices are truly higher, because it's the same price if you do August or October right now. We do know that, that's why it says starting from that, as tickets are sold, the prices become higher. But just having that, I think that choice, hopefully it means that they're selling less.
Agreed.
Sorry, I talked a lot for that.
That's a good point.
My bad, bro.
It's all good.
You sold it. You sold it.
Oh, yes.
I sold you on it?
Good job.
Awesome
No,
sauce.
absolutely
Not like to
not.
go, but like
But the pass
the
holder
concept.
pass holder discount is $25.
Oh, wow. See, that I didn't know. I didn't know what the difference was. Okay.
All right, now
Screen
I'm getting
worthy.
it now that I get $25 off.
Now that you get that 20, you might as well. Okay, I don't really see. I'm shocked. I guess it's extras, right?
Yeah.
I guess it would be, because what I think's actually bigger than, yeah, there we go. So they have the add-on of Express Pass as per usual. Oh, I can buy that now.
Yes.
Great to know. The RIP tour, the private RIP tour, the Scream Early, and the Behind the Scream Unmasking the Horror tour. Now,
3 and 6.
for 3 and 6.
Yeah.
3 houses, 6 houses. So everything's pretty standard. The thing to talk about, this Scream Early ticket.
Whew.
It's
causing
now
some chaos.
$70,
Which is not much more than it was last year, so it's on the trajectory of a price increase.
right? But what we do find out in this one, this Scream Early is now 2:00, and yeah, you read it.
Tickets include access to park attractions and select haunted houses starting at 2 p.m. Minimum of 3 houses at the discretion of Universal Orlando.
So now we're talking game changer. The former Scream Early, which we have done, is you go in. It used to be like different section corrals, but now it's like open field. Last year was just like,
which was
come
very
on in.
nice.
It was very nice. I loved it. You could wait by the houses and wait in line and stuff. But now
You could also go and see like the opening ceremonies, where before you could, but you could only see it from like the Today Cafe. Like you just have it a little bit broader of view.
yeah. So now at 2, they are opening up the houses. 3 houses minimum. Rob, I gotta get your feelings.
I hate it because I have to wake up earlier now. You know how I on
Yes.
these trips? I sleep in.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get there. I gotta leave at like 12 now to get to the park, like that. No.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Like it's to run those 3 houses and get them out of the way before everybody else gets in there is a huge advantage to avoid lines. I would assume one of those houses will be the Jack and Dr. Oddfellow house, so it just makes sense for it to be one.
Right.
But yeah, that's a huge advantage for people to get into the park early, knock out your rides if you're wanting to do these rides, and then knock out those 3 houses.
I think that
Now,
what?
before no, go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, I will say somebody asked Universal, does do like AP? Can they still, do the, or do they have to like buy the ticket? Can they still get in early like they have in previous years? And the response was, please wait until Universal releases more information.
And for me, I think that's more so you're gonna have to pay. Now, whether that it's included in Rush of Fear, whether it's Rush of Fear plus Scream Early, whether it's Frequent Fear plus Express plus Scream Early plus the Terra Luna experience,
plus.
like exactly, like. I think there's a cause for this. And I will also say, this is my speculation. 3 houses up front, and one of the reasons why is because one house is going to be Stranger Things 5.
So
I think
speculation.
I think this is a way to get kids in and kids out.
Oh.
That's my idea.
That's a solid
Okay.
thought. It's a solid thought.
So what are your thoughts on the two?
On the Scream Early? Well, I mean, I think that they're going to do something for their APs.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's you can tack it on, right? Or even if you can do an individual night and it's like half the price or
Right.
something along those lines. Because I think to completely cut out their APs after all of these years,
Right.
that's a hard pill to
Baller
swallow.
move. It's a baller move.
So I'm very intrigued. Or we could just be completely enlightened of where it's like, well, this ticket gets you into the houses at 2. If you're an AP, you're looking at like the regular 5.15.
Right. Okay.
So I think that could be a possibility too. So it's still like a grab for extra money, but we're not taking away anything from you.
Right.
Well, it looks like it says limited availability for the Stream Early ticket as well. So I think that covers annual pass holders probably. They'll probably let the pass holders and the limited people who get those tickets in. But we shall
I
I don't know,
think-
man.
Yeah.
I think, look, it's the one thing I will continuously say about Halloween Horror Nights. As much as I love the event, they are going to figure out any way, in every way possible, to not only get everybody in there, but for you to pay for it. That is the ultimate goal of this. If you want a better event, you got to spend
You
coin.
want to be able to make all the houses if you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, which you can still do. Like,
Yeah.
I know plenty of people that made all the houses last year without express, without doing anything. They did all the houses. They timed it evenly. The problem is that the event, and it's not a problem by any means. Like, do not get it twisted. The event has beyond their houses. It's beyond their shows. It's beyond their food. You want to hang out now in the scare zones. Like, there was literally a time where you just walked through. Like, the interaction in the scare zones is so intense. Like, they're putting mini shows now in the
Right.
scare zones. So,
At one point, they didn't want us to take pictures with the scare actors.
oh my God.
I remember this.
Yes.
I remember.
Well, I didn't have the problem.
Oh, you're a lady. You're a lady. I'm a fucking croon that's just like, hey, Jason, take a picture with me. Take a picture.
So I do think that in order to absorb everything, there's just not enough hours.
Right.
So I think that this is a way to alleviate some of that, also get people through some of the houses to, in a sense, pace it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have people that are done or that have gone through the houses. Some people don't like to actually go through the houses more than once. Go figure. Crazies.
Right.
But once they're done, then they can turn and be like, okay, well, if we get through all the houses, we can then, that's when we want to be in the scare zones and the food because it's dark and we can have that ambiance type thing.
Right.
So I think that this is a good way to essentially pace the different groups coming in.
Very fair.
Which is why I do think that they will have APs, but it will be the regular time. So you still get in early, but it's not the 2 o'clock early.
like you can go in the house at 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's still like another group.
Very cool. Very, very
And then,
fair.
I mean, all you're doing with that is scanning your ticket, and instead of 1 wristband, you have 2 or something. You know what I mean? Something
Right.
simple to kind of
a
just
Jack
pacing.
wristband for
Yeah.
the 2 p.m.s and the
And I still think
Oddfellow
that there will be a
for 5.
heavy discount for the Scream Early for pass holders, or you
Yeah.
tack it onto your
rush.
fear class.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass. Yeah. Okay. Before we move into the bigger talk of this, there it has been little information nuggets of like, oh, by the way, food at restaurants, City Walk, hotels, and all that. How's that light your fire? That they are still going hard into the paint of making sure the food is going to be there. Out of this announcement, what do you want?
Okay, on the real though,
Yeah.
the fact that they're announcing some of the things so early hypes me like there's no tomorrow. Because it's like, yes, put the energy
How do
there.
you not put out a speculation food map?
Right?
Bro, Okay.
Why aren't we Why do our channels not have a fucking speculation food map?
You know what's really funny is that when we have done our Patreon shows of like the deep dive, I call a lot of the shit.
You do. You really do.
I am like, this is what you need to do. This is going to be the specialty thing. This is da 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 da.
There were.
And
you did name a couple of fucking things.
Like some big things.
Yeah,
because, listen.
What's that?
I love me some food.
Mommy's the food.
And I'm really excited this year because I won't be coming off of surgery. So I can
you're
just
good to go.
eat it up, buttercup.
That's right.
So yes, no, I'm very, very excited because I do feel like there's that hype, and we're still going to get the hype at the end when they announce all the food in that aspect. Yeah. But to give the food its like place at the beginning just makes me happy.
Okay, so back to what I said. What do you speculate as food here at the Oddfellow house?
I haven't thought. You can't just like throw this at me.
What we said earlier, I think Pizza Skull returns. I think cotton candy something.
Sweet as gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
Which I believe there was a cotton candy thing at the Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna have some
mocktail?
fried food with all the carnival stuff.
Fried food. Yeah, you'll get that. Oh yeah, Jack had a burger, like a PBJ burger or some shit.
Yeah.
Let's say some circus peanut flavored drink or something like that.
I don't think that returns. A lot of people didn't like that burger.
No.
So I do see maybe a burger, but not in the same vein. But good stuff.
I say still go with like the hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Get your hot dog here at the Jack and Oddfellow hot dog stand.
And then you could even play with like the relish with like different colors and stuff. So that way you can have like the Jack and Oddfellow colors with it.
Whatever drink, whether mocktail or cocktail, Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Fair.
Pop Rocks for
I
the lightning
swear
and
to
thunder.
God.
Swear to God.
Just swear to God.
Okay.
Do not go back to the half and half cup.
Oh, God. Oh, no! Well, they don't do the Blinky anymore.
No.
I don't think we get Blinky returned.
No.
I think enough people complain to get it back.
No, I think the cup that she's drinking out now is what they want to go towards.
Oh, okay.
I think if you could, I think this emblem.
Listen,
is going
I'm
to be
gonna.
on one.
I know you got to be able to
this will
buy.
There.
I know you got to be able to buy like Blinky.
Yeah.
Like,
they do. I saw people walking around with Blinkies under it. Yeah, for sure. Let's get into the last matter here. Share screen, please. And this is the merchandising.
Merch.
And we started off. That's what's happening. Okay, there we go. We started off with this. We started off with the house logo on these four things.
Oh, that's funny. It says pre-order.
Oh, wow, it does. Probably because
They're sold out.
I've already got mine and it's on the way.
Oh, good for you, bud. I love that they have a hockey jersey.
Yeah, that's fun. And that's exclusive to only online.
Oh, yeah, it says exclusive. Wow. You're right. Okay, good to know. But during the week, they started selling...
Sherpa blanket is also exclusive to online.
Gotcha. But they have started selling these throwback HHN 25 logo Jack, as I call it. We have
no problem with that. That's the Universal Horror Unleashed stuff.
Well, no, see,
search Halloween Horror Nights.
I understand what you're saying, but this logo is the logo from HHN 25.
Okay.
So this is technically 10-year ago merchandise.
That they use at Horror Unleashed.
Yes, there you go.
Yes. So like I know this hat thing is there. You can buy a Guy Fieri Jack the Clown shirt.
Ooh.
You can get this gnarly canned glass, which I need immediately. Didn't realize it. I don't drink anymore, but apparently there's a fucking whiskey glass of blood.
My issue with that is like it's saying Jack the Clown rocks glass. Like
and
that is blood splatter rocks glass.
Not a hint of a Jack or a rock.
Yeah, no. So don't no.
I like the jacket. I
The
think
bomber jacket. What's the front look like? Go into the quick view. Oh, there's the front.
The front.
It's got the two skulls.
And I think this I see often at the Horror Unleashed in Vegas.
I love, by the way, that the Jack the Clown plush
has
out.
a girl.
No,
You
it's
can
out
get
of
a
stock.
girl with the Jack the
Nope,
plush.
it's out of stock.
Jack the plush, you know?
Oh,
They ran out of girls.
They are also out of stock of the
Keychains out of
keychain.
stock.
Yeah, already. But like, it's interesting to me that we just started selling the merch,
Right. And
the
then,
old merch.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the overall merch? Bud?
Can you
Yeah,
go
what?
into you don't have to go to the merch thing, but the logo, like
This?
that. Yeah, the design.
Yeah, go
Not
for it.
logo. That's not the word I was looking for.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I love the parts in this. That
Yeah.
you have the 3 and the 5 at the bottom for 35 on the edge. That you got the
Yes.
2026. I don't like the way that they've put that 2026 on other things, but I like the way that it molds into this
Mm-hmm.
particular design.
I got you. Like when it's solo 20.
Yeah, I don't like the 2026 when it's solo like that, but
Gotcha.
the way that it molds into this design, I really, really like. I like the way that and you even see this in his costumes for Jack when he came out at the panel, of that it has evolved, but it still has hints from previous years when he has come out, because his costume has slowly changed and evolved more with him. So I really, really like the evolution, and it kind of shows it within here. Like, you still see the polka dots. And
I'm a fan. I'm wearing my
I
fucking Jack the
know.
Clown shirt.
and like the way that Oddfellow looks in it, it's really creepy. So I really, really, really do like the design. I wasn't sure at first, like it took a second.
You seemed off the first.
Yeah, I
time.
was like, I don't know. And I think maybe because it's probably one of the more, like, it's kind
Defined.
of dark. Like, it's very creepy. It's very unsettling when you look at it. There's nothing really, even though it has bright colors, it's not necessarily bright. Like, it doesn't pop out to you purposely. And I like that. It just took a little bit of time. Like, I'm literally wearing the Mel's Die-In, which obviously is nice and bright because the sign itself is nice and bright. But it has like that, while it's creepy, it's like, because it's the die-in, it's fun. Or even like what you're looking at, it's Jack the Clown, but it's like fun. Like, that just is very...
I'm gonna kind of have to disagree with you.
Okay.
And I only disagree with you in the sense of, I think it does pop. It has 42 flavors of color in it. Purples, reds, golds,
It's a
browns.
bag of sprees, man.
It is. It literally is just plastered with
I know, but I
color.
mean, it's not like the bright colors.
I
is
hear
what I'm
ya,
saying.
but again,
it's not like the poppy, bright neon colors that they've been using. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's why I'm saying it took me a minute. I love
Not
it
the
now.
John Cena shirt is what she's saying. Remember
Yeah.
that John Cena
Yeah,
shirt that came
yeah.
out with first-
Yes, but I do feel like
Dun,
what
dun, dun.
what I love about it
Dun,
is,
dun, dun, dun.
is the fact that it's so much color, and that I do love the art of it. It comes
Yes.
off very like, when they do the artist series. It comes
Right,
off
because
as
that's
that.
my Jack shirt.
Yeah, your Jack's artist series. Yes. My Bride of Frankenstein Lives is an artist
Yeah.
series. And I just feel like that really is a delicious piece of art between both of them. They both look, I agree with you, they both look creepy as all get out.
Yes.
Like, that Jack looks menacing, that Oddfellow looks menacing. Rob, what about you? What say you?
I think it looks fantastic, so much so I bought the shirt.
Yeah, I guess you are the owner. The owner and operator of a fine t-shirt.
I mean,
I
listen.
think it's the best preview merch we've got in a while. Like, I haven't bought a preview merch shirt since See You in the Fog.
Yeah, I was
haven't
gonna
bought
say,
one
I
since
think
then.
That's very fair because, like, when you think of the preview merch, usually it's just about the
I think
event.
Mel's Dying. This one is the last that we bought.
That was a preview merch?
No, that was an inside.
No.
It was, but we bought it beforehand. Well, it could have been
I gotcha.
it started.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
it
We
came
bought it
to
and
us.
ordered it.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say, the preview merch, when you think of the Where Horror Lives, the See You in the Fog, it's always a theme that doesn't end up being the theme of the event.
Yes, no, that's very fair.
Well, and that's a lie because Where Horror Lives was the graffiti look one.
Yeah.
The popping of the color. But, yeah, that thing. But what I will say is,
Yeah.
this being the first announcement was a solidified announcement. Solidified with a house, the icons, and the look.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive. They mean business this year. That's what that is.
Yeah, last year was just, I think, the Vines saying "Never Go Alone."
Yes, because they had a muscle
To, like,
tee I was
start
thinking about
it.
getting.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
So no, I do agree with you there. It makes me excited about the merch. I think that they've definitely learned their lesson on with the merch.
I can't tell if you're speaking slowly or I have bad internet.
Bitch, I'm right next to you.
She's putting extra emphasis on the words, man.
That's right,
It's called
girl.
Antissa.
Passion.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. But I agree with you. I think like this merch is a better fit than most years. I think if you want it, buy it. Because last year things did not sell during the season that you would think sold during the season. Like the Jason shirt.
Yeah, that actually,
shirt.
you're right. That's the last thing that we bought was the Jason shirt.
Yeah.
And the only reason that we were able to get Kid Hilton a shirt is because
Kid size.
Yeah, well, it wasn't kid size.
Small.
It was an extra small.
Right.
Right. Well, yeah, that's a great point because the Fiend shirt was gone. Once that
Yeah.
preview merch
The
was
one with
gone,
the
it was
face?
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
The back. Yep.
So if you like this preview merch, buy it because by the time and it makes sense. It's 6 months away, 5 months away. Like they're going to have new things that they need to sell because the people that sold out the last shirt want the new shit too.
Right.
So-
Like the Terrifier preview shirt wasn't good last year, but the
No.
Terrifier shirt was much better.
Yes, 100%. The one with the arches. That's the one I own.
Yep.
So don't
Same.
feel bad if you wait on it, but if it's one you want, get it right away.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
I do have a feeling that this particular shirt, because it's so defined to
Oh, the event.
that
yeah.
you'll be able to get it there.
I think so.
Especially looking at the site and the fact that it says pre-order. So that means they're obviously ordering more.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair cause. So those are announcements. What's your hype level currently for this year? Because
That
I
is
feel like
such an
we've had,
unfair.
and you too, Rob, like what's your hype level going into this? Because I'll go first while you guys think. Like,
Out
I'm
of
not-
10?
yeah, we'll go 10. But for me, like, I'm always excited about HHN. And it really does lay on that first announcement. Like, I remember when Slaughter Cinema got announced, Slaughter 2, and I was like, oh my God, they're doing it. What an original house to fucking do. But I wasn't like, that's my year. You know what I mean? And like, last year, Jason got announced as the first IP, I believe. First or second. But I was just like, hell yes. Oh yeah, Fallout would have been first. But like, I was like, hell yes, this is going to be a great year. And it really did turn out to be a great year.
Dude.
Knowing that this is an anniversary year, knowing that all the signage and the media stuff that they're doing is very akin to Jack's past and now Oddfellow's present, and the fact that they're using 35 and they gave us a house and icons immediately, I don't think they're fucking around. And I think this year, I know we say it a lot of like, this could be the best year. It will depend on what gets announced, but as first comings go, they came.
So is
I'll
there
say
a
a
number
9.
there?
The number is 16.
Come. So I will give them a 9 out of this,
See,
the
told you.
start.
I was right.
Yeah. How about you,
Rob?
Rob? How about you,
Oh,
Rob?
I got a bit of a, I guess, personal bias. Be super excited about this because this is the second time I get to do an anniversary year,
Mm,
and this is a bigger anniversary year. It feels to me, even though 30 is a huge anniversary year, and we had a ton of icons. This one feels like it's getting back to the classic feel of what Halloween Horror Nights used to be, like the 25 you keep talking about.
right. And sorry to cut you off, just when I thought about 30 after the fact, and I said it a little bit in the beginning, like 30 just felt like a mishmash of, don't you love this event? Where this is coming across as not only an anniversary year, but furthering the story.
Well, I will say there's a lot of hindrance on 30 because of everything going on in the world. So,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
COVID took away a lot for
Yeah,
that year. So
yeah.
the fact that we got what we got, I was happy.
Yeah.
So,
But
Rob,
to that level, we still got some awesome houses within
yes, we did.
those restrictions. But no, I'm really excited about this. Jack looks awesome. Dr. Oddfellow, getting more of him, seeing
Yeah.
what they're going to do to make the whole event scarier for everybody since they're both coming after us. These two people that are not supposed to be teaming are coming after all of us to scare us. It's extremely exciting. I'm gonna match you with a 9. Match you with
Okay.
9. If we get Stranger Things, it's going
10.
immediately to a 10. If we get Chucky, it's an infinity.
It's
You're not
infinity.
getting Chucky again.
If
I can absolutely get Chucky. Have you seen the last 15 years of Halloween?
Yeah, have you seen?
Chucky
They
will
put
be
them on merch. Fucking Chucky will show up, and the scare zone will be like, Chucky, he's here. We made him. I don't care that he didn't want to come. He's fucking here.
He's here. He's here. He's a universal icon. Okay? He's a universal icon. He's their property. They can do what they want with him.
If we get Hellraiser, that's erotic asphyxiation, baby.
Lady Gaga,
Oh,
What do you think?
I don't want to
Carnival
say
of Carnage coming back.
Just say it.
a 6.
Oh,
Absolutely get fucked.
Brooke will not be
Absolutely.
on the next episode of Frights and Bites.
Thanks for
It'll
coming
just
to
be
Frights and
next
Bites
time.
with our special guest. What are you talking about?
Okay.
You fucking fuck.
Okay.
Ooh.
To quote but misquote.
There it is.
The Raven.
MJ from
Zendaya.
Spider-Man. Yes.
Okay.
Something along the lines of,
Okay. Yeah.
that's what I said, to quote misquote.
Quote, misquote. That's a shame.
Something along the lines of, if I don't expect greatness, I won't be disappointed.
If I don't expect greatness, there will be no responsibility.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Fair. Fair.
I know
That's
what
a
you're
chicken
saying.
over.
I understand your misquote of, if I don't expect good things, then I'll never be disappointed.
Right. So I'm not giving it a 0, obviously. So I'm definitely more on, like, I'm expecting, I'm hyping up, like, I'm getting excited. I just don't, and there's a lot of things that are in the right direction, right? Like, there's the team that I feel like they have is a really good team. And I just need the energy that we had from last year with so much of it, plus give me back my freaking tribute store with the right kind of meld with original and IP houses.
That'll never happen. We're done with that. They're done doing that.
Doing
It's,
what?
Tribute stores.
No.
with
I
IP.
didn't say that in the tribute store. I was saying in general of give me that meld of IP and original, which I do think, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think with the team that we have, they understand the need for that. I do think that this is going to be a astronomical year that will be one for the books. Like, they are wanting that home run of 25, which is forever and will ever be one of my favorite years because of how much was going on within the park. So I'm looking forward to it. So it's just hard. Like, I want to be excited. I really, really want to be excited. I need more before I feel like I'm diving into the deep end. Because I feel like if I was at like an 8 or the 9, I just feel like I could fall so easily, and I feel like if I sit at a 6.
Okay. And I hear where you're coming from. I honestly do.
And you know what? I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna
You're not
finish
going-
it
you're not
right
going-
here.
it doesn't
I'm a
matter.
6. You're a 9. We're good to go.
I guess we are good to go. Never mind. We're fine.
There you go. Yep.
But
No, but.
I have to. Well, in 6-9, there's some buts.
A little bit.
But this is the only thing I will say. The merch was great. The announcement was great. We got a real announced video, not some AI fucking looking. We put a screen on
I'm
the
not
screen.
saying you're wrong.
I'm just saying, for a hype.
Let's say to 9.
6-9. 6-9. What say you fine folks out there? What do you think about Halloween Horror
I'll give you a
Nights
7.
35, 7, 8, 9.
Nope.
You know? You can
6, 7.
You can let us know how you feel about her coming back on the show in this collab.
They show up for me.
They do. They do. Follow Rob at Rob Den Official. He also has Rob's Den where he reviews movies. He has Into the Fog with Review It Rob where he talks Halloween Horror Nights. We have the Death Curse Club where we are starting horror fights. And you should check that out next week. We have reviews. We got reactions when she does them.
Oh my gosh.
And we have so much more. So follow both channels. Follow this show.
Yeah.
Subscribe to all. Subscribe to some. Do what you need. HHN Fright Bites. I have no exit, so
I have an exit. Hold on. Why is... Oh, look.
it's another one.
Look at my great earrings. Aren't they fun?
Oh, there you go.
They
Nice.
are fun.
Okay.
They are fun. All right. Till next time, Rob, send us out.
You matter. Be careful to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Treat others with kindness. And thank you for joining us.